Namaste. In this lecture, we are going to learn how to deal with the single checkbox. So in the next lecture, we will see how to deal with the group of checkboxes. Okay, I'm going to have a new HTML file. Let it be checkbox.html, and in the HTML code, I'm going to have a single checkbox example. Okay, this is our comment, and afterwards we are going to start with the input type is equal to text, enter the first name. This is going to be our simple text box. Name is equal to first name. Right, then we will be having another text box, simple text box for storing last name. So this is for the last name, enter the last name. Okay, so far so good. After break line, we are going to ask from the user, are you married? And we will be having a single checkbox. And as you are already familiar with HTML, we would be writing input type is equal to checkbox. That will create a checkbox which can be checked or unchecked by the user. Name is going to be mar, M-A-R, name could be anything. Then for the display, we are going to write married. Married message will be displayed. Okay. So I forgot to write HTML tag followed by body tag, and this is our body tag. Right, closing of body tag, and everything will come under the form tag, and we are going to write action is equal to name of the JSP program. Let it be checkbox.jsp. So that means when the user will be clicking on the submit button, control will go to this JSP program called checkbox.jsp. Okay, so now input type is equal to submit, value is equal to click me. Right. Okay, so these are the input boxes, then one checkbox, one submit button. We are yet to write checkbox.jsp, but before that, let me execute this HTML program. This is for first name, last name. This is your checkbox married. But before executing this HTML file fully, let me write this checkbox.jsp. So I'm going to go to web content, press the right mouse button, go to new, choose file, and give the name, appropriate name. And in this case, it's going to be checkbox.jsp. Right. So this is HTML. This is HTML comment, where I am going to write this program demonstrates how to read from a checkbox. Okay, so we are going to start with the body tag. Right, and let us start with the JSP code. I'm going to use the expression tag. Percentile is equal to string fname is equal to request dot get parameter, and within double quotes I will be giving the name given to the control first name. Text box name was given as first name. Okay, so similarly this is going to be for first last name, L name. Okay, last name. So far so good. So now I want to check the status of the checkbox. So what I am going to do is I am going to have a boolean variable, boolean data type variable with the name flag, or name could be anything. I am going to write request.getParameter, and name of the checkbox was given as MAR. It shouldn't be in, and I should write not equal to null. Now what will happen is, if the checkbox with the name mar is checked, then boolean variable flag will contain true, otherwise it will contain false. So I'm going to make the check if flag double equal to true, out.println. So I'm going to give the message, I want to have my message in bold, so I would write, suppose within angle bracket B plus F name, which is our first name, and then in order to have some space, L name, which is for last name, is married. This message is going to be there. Print ln. Okay. Else I would be writing the same message, but it would be is single. In the event of flag being false, the controller will go to else and this message will be printed. So you can have a look at the code. If the value of flag is true, then message will be printed with the first name last name is married, otherwise first name last name is single. I have gone to the HTML program. I will go to run as, run on server. Here I am going to give the name, suppose Anand, then Mahajan. I would click on married, click on the submit button. Anand Mahajan is married. This message is being displayed. Actually after Mahajan there wasn't a space, so I am resorting to give space after double quotes. So go to run as, run on server, Sumit Kumar. Sumit Kumar is single because the married checkbox was not checked. So in this lecture we have learned how to use a single checkbox.